All right, we're about to go at breakneck speed here. We've actually already done one side, little sneak peek, done. But I'm going to take you through this side step by step. There was a lot of steps here about moving the rotors over and getting them attached back up to the truck. And it's about an hour, hour and a half job. So we're going to condense all that, get it done exactly right. What we found is you got to be very, very careful with these bolts back here. They're in with gorilla strength. I mean, they're 133 foot-pounds. They're a 15 millimeter, and you have to make sure you get your socket on there just right. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. So we're gonna break these loose and get them transferred over to here. All right, so we're using a breaker bar to get these loose. Ready? You know what? Do this. Here's this one. Now we can get some good leverage on it. Got it. Golly. All right, so what we'll do is we'll get these off, and I'll show you where they go on this new one. All right, I'm gonna bust this loose. That was easy. Took us from the other one, it took us a while back. You just basically pop it with a rubber mallet, and this thing pops out. Now, you can take a screwdriver. Let me go ahead and pull that out. There we go. There's a rubber O-ring in here that you need to pull out. And that goes into the new steering knuckle. Right here. There's a groove. God, this thing is heavy. And it says to discard the dust shields. So those are going away. And then you put this on here, but make sure you read the instructions, since we didn't have to do this. The ABS sensor goes out the front. We put it towards the top like the stock one was. That was a big mistake. So what we do now is you put Loctite on these, and then you knock them down to 135 foot-pounds. We're going to do that and we'll be back in a minute.
Wait to do that inside.
I'm going to see if we can get to catch it like this. Probably won't be able to, because you won't have enough leverage. Torquing it to 135 foot-pounds.
Bring it up off the deck.
Well then, that. Got it? There we go. There's one. Two. I gotta tell you, this is a whole lot easier than the first one. done. All right, we're getting ready to put this knuckle on here. And this thing is very heavy. All right, pull up the bottom. All right, get the nut.
You got it?
I'll try to put it by your foot. There you go.
Okay.
All right, top one. That's better. I can't get it. Can you get it? With my left hand.
Well, when you're going the wrong direction.
I was going. Okay, we done?
Okay. There you go. It's wrong way. It's gotta go that way.
No, go. Yeah, you're gonna have to turn the steering knuckle all the way this way to get it to stop. There you go. We're going to 75 foot-pounds. 74, sorry. There you go. And then this one up here on top, we change and we go down to 37. Put on a smaller 18 millimeter. Woo, lightning. This has been the stormiest summer.
I didn't get a drop in the house.
You're kidding. Got it. 37. So now we're gonna get the brake caliper on. And the caliper, we have to actually bring the caliper around the back side.
Yeah, this is
weird. Let me get my Loctite so we can go ahead and do this. All right, so we're putting on the rotor. And we're going to pass this bad boy. And we had a little break in the weather. It's raining now. Trash.
good on my back.
Sure does.
Except it's getting rainy in here now.
All right. Pass it through. Just like, oh, hold on. Let me go around the, yeah. There we go. All right. There you go. Don't forget to lock thread it, or thread lock it. Hey Brittany, how are you?
Good.
Did you thread lock it?
Yep. I can't see anything.
Sorry.
Oh, wanted to.
Did it?
There's a grip on it.
All the way on?
Not all the way, but
All
I
right,
mean, it's
we're gonna go grab the stuff and
Okay.
put the impact on it, and then we'll torque them down. All right, so right now we're putting on the CV spacer. All I did was slide the CV axle straight into the rotor. It really wasn't that big of a deal. And remember, I lined up everything ahead of time, so it should just drop straight in, theoretically. The other side went pretty smooth, so we'll see what happens here. And it's still raining cats and dogs outside, which is fine. can always use the rain. Put Loctite on these things really good.
I'm not lining up.
Yeah, I know. Get yours out. I gotta. All right. So
We're gonna get that one in. Ooh, boy, it's coming down.
sure is. These get torqued down to 45 foot-pounds once you get them all cinched up nice and tight. You want to do that in a star pattern too. You don't tighten one side down tremendously and then move to the other side. You do them in increments. So what I'm doing right now is I'm routing my ABS line, which is just two little clips here and there, and it goes up and it just plugs in up here. Pretty simple little ordeal. Pretty frustrating to figure out. You just zip tie it up to the brake line here, and we are done with it. Finally installing the shocks. We're having to haul tail right now because dinner plans are taking over. All right. You just tighten these down until the rubber kind of pooches out. There you go. You have to use this thing. You have it on? You have to use this thing to hold on the top of that shock. It's a real pain in the butt. Okay, well, I had to rush ahead here. We had that big rainstorm that rolled through here, and we're trying to get ready for dinner, but dinner's not going to happen. So kind of had to slow down a little bit and videotape on what we did. All we have done that has taken us the past hour and a half was to install these drop sway bar end links. Those were a pain in the rear to put in because you have to install the bushings down there. And we installed the tie rod ends, which they used to be turned upside down. They're now flipped up on top. We installed the shocks, fairly simple to install shocks. You've seen me do that in a previous video. The lower control arms are still loose. They have not told us to tighten it back up yet. So both sides are done here. We have slid the torsion bars in, and I'm preparing the torsion bar end links, or the drop brackets, to get these going because I would like to eat sometime today, and it is definitely getting dark. So anyway, I'm going to plug ahead here, and we're going to install these rear drop brackets, and see how this is, and hopefully my wheels fit back on here. Do you have pinhole back there?
Nope.